Hey guys, my vlog got a ton of views last week and everyone seemed to love it, so I thought I would come back and show you how else I'm preparing. I'm really excited because I get to go into my classroom next week, August 1st, so yeah, I'm trying to get as much accomplished as I can because this summer literally flew by. Now, I still have a month before school starts, so I'm happy that I can get into my classroom and get myself situated and see what I still need. But right now I know a few things, so I'll show you what I've been making. So first of all, I just actually put a boomerang of this in my Instagram story, but I have been working on schedule cards. Now, I believe I want to make the same size ones with the time to go next to them. I just can't do that yet until we have our permanent schedule because I don't actually know what it is. So if things get flipped around and it doesn't go exactly in a pattern, I'll be okay with that. But I just made a bunch of different things here. And then I was also working on letters, which I will show you on here maybe. Let's see. Yeah. I made posters. Now this is not on one page. I stretched it out. That One Happy Classroom showed a website to use, which was kind of tricky and tedious because of the little watermark that comes up. But I have Be Kind, Work Hard, Show Respect. So I'm going to laminate those. There's also a picture of those on my Instagram if you want to check that out. A couple days back, I did print out my library labels that I was missing. I have to punch these out. This is on a label paper, so it's all a sticker, and I just punch them out with a 1-inch hole puncher. I think it's a 1-inch. And then I put them in baggies, just like Pocket Full of Primary does. This is her library set. And then I have to laminate these as well. These are just some more labels that I need, and actually this one is from her set, this one's from her set. These two in Pocket Full of Primary set, this one says history books, so I just copied and pasted it and changed it to historical fiction. Tried to find a font that looked pretty similar. This one said joke books, so I changed it to comedy. And then I created classic, culture, Babysitter's Club, science fiction, movies and TV, Narnia, Encyclopedia Brown, and Amber Brown. So I put those together just using the little template here and changing the font and finding a picture and changing the coloring of it to make it work. So I'm going to laminate all of those things right now. You should probably really wait until the first one comes out before you put in another one. So I like to sit on the floor and work. I don't know why. It really hurts my back, but I mean, I feel like I just have all the space in the world when I work on the floor. So I decided the first thing I'm going to use this scrapbooking case for since it's so large and I can fit things that are like stuck together, like when I cut this out and tape it or whatever I'm doing, I could put it in here. So everything that I cut out, I'm going to keep in just one box. That way I know where it all is. Except for like my centers, obviously they'd go in the container. Should I peel this sticker off? I don't know. It only left behind a little mess. I really need a garbage over here. That's my first problem. I cannot wait though to bring all this stuff to my classroom. Every year I just like, this is my sunroom. If you notice, like, it's an extension of my living room. Some of these apartments have balconies and some have sunrooms. So essentially this is where the balcony would be, but it's all enclosed. Which, I mean, I would love a balcony, but this enclosed space is totally necessary for me. Clearly, because I can fill it up. But I just buy a lot of stuff. Okay. If you saw my teacher partner tag, you would know, because my boyfriend likes to rat me out. So, I have my Friskers paper cutter, and I'm going to set aside my big banner words for now, because see, like, this banner thing is cool because you make the word and then it stretches it out on a bunch of pages for you, but in reality I think it would just be much easier to do one letter per page, because then you don't have to go to all fancy websites and everything, and then you don't have like an awkward piece of a letter sitting here. So we're gonna put that to the side. Alright, I'm going to first cut awkward my book labels, because these are the easiest thing to cut, you know, so start simple. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Does anyone else ever get too excited and cut too fast, and like, it's a piece I don't need, but it makes it not a complete rectangle, and like, do I keep it? Do I remake it completely? Do I just put it on there like that? Do I tape it? I'll probably tape it. Goodness, and I was doing so good. Okay, so I have the one I broke and a little stack, and then these next to it, so I can put those on the bottom, I guess. All of these are ones that I didn't need, but I needed a specific one on the page, like hospital, picture, and animal. I just realized I wasn't showing you any of that. So I don't need to cut those out, but I'm going to save them just in case I want them, since they're already printed and laminated. So when I get into my classroom, I'll have to make a bin designated to library book, labeling library materials, because I'll have all my stickers too. Alright, now I'm going to cut out my schedule cards, and I'm really excited with how these turned out. I really love this font. I'll write down below what it is. I don't even know where I got it. I think I downloaded like a massive free bundle of fonts, and it's like Janda or some name like that, but it looks like you literally took a chiseled Sharpie marker and wrote it out. I really, really like it. Unfortunately, I cannot sell it because I didn't actually buy it, but I could tell you what it is. So I'm going to cut these out, and then I'm going to use the scissors to round the corners, I guess. Good morning. It is the next day, and things always have to turn on when I'm doing things. But it is 11:30 and I just made my way out of bed. That's terrible, but I really only have one more week of summer, real summer, before I'm probably in my classroom mostly every day. So enjoy it while you can, right? I just wanted to show you the things that I finished cutting out yesterday. So I put them all in this box, which makes me like so happy. Like, it's so beautiful. So let me lay out the letters for you. But also I went ahead and made morning procedure cards. Now these are actually bigger than my schedule cards. So my schedule cards, I went the, what's it called, vertical way. I'm pretty sure there's another name, but landscape. This is landscape. Maybe it's vertical. Okay, so they are a bit smaller because I plan to make times to go with this one. And these are my morning procedures. I may change this first one here because I don't like how the font is smaller than this. But I'm going to cut these out and laminate them as well. I just have different things we use throughout the year, so recorders won't be till the end of the year. It's when they need it during enrichment day, but the typical ones are unpack, turn in notes, lunch choice, morning work, and then I figured some days I would have them work on multiplication facts, other days I'll have them independently read. And then again with enrichment days, turn in library books, grab your lunch card, and grab your headphones. With this, I totally decided, and then I definitely had a nightmare last night. Oh my gosh, hang on. I definitely had some kind of nightmare last night where my cubbies weren't the right size. Oh, by the way, I did a donor's choose and it was fully funded within a few days. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Facebook is amazing because you just share it out and your family sees it, and your family may donate or they may share it out to other people, and your partner teachers and your team teachers are so wonderful too because maybe they'll share it out too. So it's just this great community. All these people were sharing out my link. Random people were donating. My family was donating. Also, the first week of your project, liftoff, I think it's basically donors choose. If you put in the code at checkout, they double the offer. So you can have someone donate $25, but if they put in the code, it doubles to $50. Or if they put in $50, you automatically have $100. I only needed $300 for my cubbies, and it was funded within a few days. It was crazy. And so I'm getting cubbies for my classroom. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm hoping that they're gonna fit because they are like the thing kind of behind me, but not really. I'll show you. Just the cube organizers from like Target or Walmart. That one's from Walmart. But I got ones that are 12 builds, so they have 12 cubes in them because I figured, well, why get so many separate ones when I can get just a larger unit together? So I got two 12s and one 4, making 28. Now if my class sizes ever go up again, that's not going to be a good thing, which they probably will, so scary. But for this year, it'll work. And because I only have 25 students as of right now that number can rise. It's very unlikely that it'll rise 3 kids because unlike last year where I was the melting pot classroom of kids coming and going all year, the rest of the classes were completely full, which is why, because I started originally with 24 kids last year and I expanded to 28. All the other 4th grade teachers didn't have 24 the way they placed it. They all had 28, 27. So I was always the one getting the new kids. So this year, since we have 6 teachers and the classes are evenly spread out, all of them have 25 except for one I think has 24. So the way it works with new students is the teacher who has 24 will get the first one, and then it'll move on to the next teacher. They'll pick randomly and decide, okay, you can get a new kid, you can get a new kid. That's my thought on cubbies. Oh, also, with our school budget this year, we are getting book boxes, and I'm so excited because it's a great thing that I've never actually purchased them. I really don't have a need for them. If I had a self-contained classroom, I would totally have my students keep their books in there, but I don't have a self-contained classroom, and they switch with one teacher, so it's better again than last year, because last year we had a team of 3. This year we have a team of 2. So ecstatic. The other 4th grade team, they use their book boxes to have their kids move from class to class. So they put like their agenda, their folder, their pencil case, their book in their book box and bring it from class to class. Now, our kids are just crossing the hall. Like, our classrooms are literally like this, whereas the other classrooms that switch classes don't have it that lucky. So they're switching like that. We're just gonna have them carry the things they need, which all they need is their take-home folder, their agenda, their pencil case, and the book that they're reading. 4 things, because they'll already have their reading materials in their desk. Now, if I have my kids take home their math notebook, because I'm never having them take home their 1.5-inch binder, but if I have them take home their notebook, then obviously from my partner teacher's class, they will have to bring their math notebook home back to my class. I am just rambling. Anyway, so we're not using book bins for that, but I thought of an idea for book bins, because I have these cubbies, and I'm trying to think of a way that I can store other things, other personal things that belong to the students in their cubbies. And I was thinking, headphones. Last year I had like a communal basket full of headphones in Ziploc baggies, and they would get lost, and you know, that's my favorite word, and I totally thought of my video when I just said that word, Ziploc baggies. My boyfriend was making fun of me for that the other day. Well, not really, just poking fun. So I was like, can I create like a little hook that they can hook their Ziploc baggie on of their headphones in their cubby? And then I'm like, wait, I'm getting book bins. So my plan is to slide a book bin into every cubby. Now, they're the big square cubbies, so they're the ones that the fabric square drawers fit in, you know? So they're pretty large. So if I could put a book bin in each cubby, in that book bin, we can start by holding their headphones, so they will have a place to store their headphones, and that'll be their responsibility if they lose them or not, because they're the ones that have to hold them. And then I also have their lanyards. Their lanyards are for their lunch cards. We have lunch card library cards. Now, eventually the kids memorize their little numbers, so at lunch they type in their number, whereas in library they have to scan that card, so they never really bring it to lunch. But their library cards, I bought lanyards. They're somewhere in this mess. Red lanyards. I have a red theme this year. I figured if I'm going to use these things from year to year, what is the most, what is the color that is likely to, oh gosh, that was a bad idea. Okay, well, this is what we're working with here. I just bought them these lanyards, and they're the fabric ones that are like nicely woven together, so they shouldn't come undone. And there's 50 in this bag. I think it was $14 on Amazon. But so I've been picking red because if I ever change my circus theme, at least red is like a school primary color, you know? Kids are gonna love having their own lanyards. Now last year my kids brought in their own and brought in all this stuff to hang on it, and it was just a huge ordeal, which is fine. But so I got myself a lanyard too. This is Bougie, wear your ID with style. And it's just this rose gold, and it has this little necklace feel to it. And then I can wear my ID all day, just like the kids, and then they'll love wearing theirs because, you know, they love doing things the teacher does. Look how cute that is. It's like a necklace, but it'll hold my ID and my keys. I'm so excited. Originally, I was just thinking to have like command hooks somewhere in the classroom. Now I'm thinking on the side of the cubbies and their table groups, so like 5 lanyards would be on one hook. But I don't know if I should have them store them in their cubby or if that's just too much. I think it might be too much. So anyway, that's that. Let me show you my letters. All right, so here they are. Be kind, show respect, work hard. Now, I didn't cut out some of the insides of the letters because I figured why stress myself out when it's just going to be up on a wall. So if it looks weird on the wall, I'll change it, but I think it'll be fine. I also didn't really cut up to the edge on the cursive. I figured that would be fine as well. So these are my classroom rules, and I cannot wait to put them up because they are huge. Like, I also haven't showed you guys this little contraption. It's just a little note card holder I bought from Office Depot. And I have my coupons in here. I plan on putting like the bigger note cards in to divide it. Maybe make like little dividers out of it. But that is what it looks like. See, because they're kind of small, but I wanted like a nice little container like this. So that is where I put my coupons. And someone asked me in a previous video where I got these. I made these. They're in my Teachers Pay Teacher store for $1. So that's always linked down below. So while the laminator heats up, I put my hair up. My hair is too long. I need to get it done. I'm going to reprint my teacher toolbox labels. I'm just gonna print them and laminate them to have them. Where is my computer? I still haven't unpacked from when I went to New Jersey, so this side of my bed is looking not so good. But so I'm reprinting my teacher toolbox labels. Oh, I'm also going to print Teach, Create, Motivates classroom labels as well, because I bought the bundle by accident, even though I already have everything. So now I have the bundle, but whatever. And I need coffee. I am tired. So I'm gonna print some stuff right now, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with it. All right, so I finished laminating everything, and then from there, I went to the gym. Just got back. Obviously didn't wear this, but just changed. I want to run to the store. I'm sorry, I'm like holding this crooked. I got a new tripod and it's massive. But, whew, literally just got back and it's hot outside. I want to purchase the materials today for like my student materials that I need to model for them. So I'm going to go to Office Depot, Office Max, whatever it's called. I don't know which one I have. They're both the same. Why do they need 2 different names? Maybe there's a reason. Someone tell me down below. And yes, man, it's hot. And it's hot in here because I'm trying to save money. I only turn it down when my boyfriend comes home because he can't handle it. All right. I'm gonna sit down for a second and then I'll go to the store. All right, so I just got back from Office Depot and I bought my stuff, coming to find out that we didn't put dividers on our school supply list. So silly. Okay, so I got two 1.5 inch binders. I like the heavy duty one because with that black opening and that one square edge, I just feel like they stay better throughout the year. So I got one for each of my classes because I'm going to model with each class. And then I got these super cute folders. They're just 2 pocket folders with some leaf patterns, and they're the same but different, and they kind of go with the binders. And then I bought this notebook, Stellar. It was $1. I got wide ruled. It was kind of upsetting because the really cute ones that I wanted were all college ruled, but I need wide ruled for my babies. So I got the pink one, and I got this mint green one, and then I got some tabs. I got the ones without the pockets because I feel like if I show them the ones with the pockets, and they're gonna want them, and that's just more folders than they need. So I'm gonna put these together and then I'll be right back. James Dan, the people want to see you in the video. Say hi.
Hi.
With your eyes. Okay, so I put my binders together for now. Got my notebook and the folder and dividers. Not sure if I'm actually going to use the dividers. I don't know. We'll see how I really want to lay this out, because the reason we use a notebook in the binders, my partner teacher said this and it makes a lot of sense, is when you have loose leaf paper, it is difficult for kids to keep it clean and not falling all over the place. At least with a notebook, it's all together in one place and you're not going to have your papers ripping out or anything. Also, with the notebook, they have all their notes right here, so they can just take this to and from school and they don't have to take the whole binder. So this will be for notes. Folder will be for things we're working on, I guess. We'll see. And then I wanted a data section for them to keep track of their test scores and multiplication facts. And then I also wanted another section for like resources, different things they can use. But I guess they could technically keep that in the front, or we can make a pocket for it. So maybe we don't even need the dividers. I guess we'll see. And then this is the other binder. So I just have the two for both of my classes. That way I'm not taking notes in one and then just displaying them for the other. I'm doing the same for both classes. So that's that. Just kidding, I want to show you. You're making noises.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bye.
Bye, I love you.
I love you too. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you really quick because James Dan just, you know, he wanted to go to GameStop, so he just, you know, brought me to Walmart because he wanted me to come with him. And that was his idea, not mine. So I got the black Sterilite drawers because I've only found them at Walmart, and they were not next to the white ones. I almost thought they didn't have any. They were in like the desk storage section because these are like filled, they're big enough for paper. So I put my labels on them, and I just wanted to show you how beautiful they look. Now I decided to put file here because the ones I had laminate, grade, and copy. And I know people typically do the copy, grade, file, but in my third one, I was trying to think which one fit with this the most. And I decided file fits the most because after I do my lesson plans for the day, well, I need to file it where it belongs. So that's why I put that one there. These are from Teach, Create, Motivate. She has a huge bundle of things that you should totally buy, or you can buy them each separately. These are the Sterilite drawer labels. She also has the teacher toolbox. She also has a whole classroom set of like calendar pieces and alphabets and, oh my goodness, other supply labels. So yes, this is my favorite design, and I hope I never dislike it anymore because I really don't want to change it. But yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna stop this video here so I could edit it and upload it for you guys today, since it is Monday and I didn't film any other video. And I will be changing my upload schedule soon, since school is going to be starting in a month, so I'm not going to be able to upload as frequently. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. James Ann, you tell him.
Leave a thumbs up.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.
Subscribe for more.
Subscribe for more. And I'll see you in my next video.